Hello, no Kako. My name is Armando, and in this video, I'll be telling you the story of Kamehameha First, or Kamehameha the Great. Now, he was born on November 1758. Now, there's some dispute over that exact date because some people say he was born as early as 1736. 1758 was a year that Halley's Comet appeared. Most historians say that was the date that he was born, November 1758. He was born in the Kohala district in the Ahupua'a of Kokoiki on the Big Island. And he died on May 8th, 1819 in Cairo. He was a Hawaiian conqueror and king. By 1810, had united all the Hawaiian islands and founded the Kamehameha dynasty, the most enduring and best documented line of Hawaiian rulers. His first name, Paia, meaning archel crab, future sovereign, was the son of Keo'o, a high chief, and Kekui'oiwa, daughter of the former king Alapai. Hawaiian tradition tells that a bright star, Kokoiki, appeared just before the great conqueror was born. The date of the legend coincides, as I mentioned, with the appearance of Halley's Comet in 1758. Now, when Kokoiki was viewed by the kahunas are Hawaii's mystic seers, it was prophesied that a great leader was about to be born to defeat all his rivals and reign supreme over all the islands. Okay? The interim prince was ordered to be put to death by Alapai. He was reared secretly and grew to manhood, taking the name Kamehameha, meaning very lonely one set apart. Okay, so they were afraid that he would be captured and killed, so they set him up, they hid him. And they also, as he was growing up, they trained him in the art of warfare. They knew that he would someday become king. At the death of King Kalaniʻopuʻu in 1782, the island of Hawaii was divided between his son Kewalo and his nephew Kamehameha. So Kamehameha was the nephew of Kalaniʻopuʻu. Now, despite jealousy between the two cousins, relations were peaceful until July 1782, when a dispute between the chiefs at Kiomo led to the outbreak of war. In the ensuing battle at Mokuʻahi, Wala'o was slain. Kamehameha then embarked on a series of conquests, that by 1795 had brought all the islands but Kauai and Niihau under his control. Now, when these were ceded to him through peaceful negotiations, that was through Kamuali'i, the king of Kauai, so there was really no battle between Kauai and Kamehameha. Peaceful negotiations in 1810, Kamehameha was undisputed ruler of the entire island. That's when it became the Hawaiian kingdom at that point. So Kamehameha became the king of all entire Hawaiian islands. Now, although autocratic in principle, Kamehameha set up governors to administer each island. Now, also, I'd like to mention the fact that Lahaina became the first capital of Hawaiian Islands at that time. He retained the traditional harsh kapu system, of laws and punishments. So kapu means you're forbidden. You can't, in other words, you cannot sit down. Men and women could not sit down and dine together. That type of thing. There's a whole bunch of kapu systems. Even when George Vancouver gave the cattle to King Kamehameha, he put a kapu on the cattle. So in other words, you couldn't kill the cattle, and they overtook the whole Hawaiian Islands at that time. So anyway, that's what the kapu system is. System of laws and punishment. But he also promulgated the Mamalohi, Mamalahu, Lahoi, Tanavai, which meant the law of the sprinkled cattle. Okay, that was another thing. Another video I talked about the law of the sprinkled cattle. Now, his son, Kamehameha II, Liholiho, abolished the kapu system. Just to let you know, he sat down and ate with Kamehameha's wife, Ahumanu, and so there was the kapu system was abolished by his son. But anyway, that's the story of Kamehameha. Now, I have other videos about the Battle of Nuanu. He had to conquer Maui, Molokai, and Oahu, and then lastly Hawaii to unify the entire Hawaiian Islands. Okay. Now, another thing I'd like to mention too is the fact that Kamehameha had two advisors, Isaac Davis and John Young. And I have another story, the Oluvalo massacre, which talked about John Young in the end. So he went searching for the Fair American, which was a ship that was taken by Hawaiians, and most of them were killed, except by Isaac Davis. And then John Young, the two of them helped Kamehameha train the warriors, the use of muskets and cannons, and also negotiations with foreigners that came to Hawaii. Kamehameha was very smart to utilize these two guys in helping train his warriors. And that's how pretty much I feel how he was able to use that to his advantage in conquering the Hawaiian Islands. So that's what happened. And I think one of the descendants of John Young was Queen Emma. She was a descendant of John Young. Anyway, that's the story of Kamehameha. I hope you enjoyed it. Mahalo for watching, and ahuyo.